I'm very happy to be joined in studio today by Heather Klages. She is the co-organizer for this year's annual Terry Fox Run. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, the Terry Fox Run is a huge importance in Canadian history, and it still carries on today. It is the 44th annual Terry Fox Run that's taking place this weekend. Now, you are one of the organizers, and you have been for several years now. So we're going to be talking a little bit about what people can expect from Lloyd. It's taking place all over Canada, but here in Lloyd, it's no different. So for first-time attendees kind of wanting to test out the water, see what it is, what can they expect from our run here in Lloyd?
Well, here in Lloydminster, we're so fortunate to have Bud Miller Park. So that's where we're going to be hosting the run once again this year. And one of the reasons that it works so well is because they have different trail systems throughout the park. So if you're somebody who wants to stay completely on those paved trails, we'll set out a route so that you can stay on those paved trails. If you're somebody who likes to go kind of a little bit further into the park and some of the gravel trails, which are really nice to see the scenery, we've got a 5K route that goes through that as well. And that's the other great part about the Terry Fox Run. If you want to run 5K, you can. If you want to walk 5K, you can. If you want to walk for 2.5K, you can. And last year we had a number of people who came as a family, and the kids would be on the bikes and mom and dad would run. So there's so many different ways that people are welcome to participate. And I also have noticed recently that you see more people out on those scooters. So if you want to bring the kids have a scooter, they want to do the run that way on the paved trails, then they're welcome to do that this year as well. But we like to make it accessible, and we like to provide those options. So maybe you only want to walk 1K. That's fine. You're welcome to join us. If you want to do 2.5K, you're welcome to join us. If you want to take on that challenge of 5K, please come out and join us. And registration that morning will start at 9 a.m. And you're going to see us set up kind of near the Park Center and where the Canada flag is. That's usually where we set up our registration table. So you just head there. We've got great volunteers. They'll help you get all signed in and registered. And then we'll get the run underway at about 10 a.m. And we like to do a bit of a warm-up before we send people out on the run. And yeah, that's kind of what people can expect. And also, you can bring cash that day. Or if you've already registered online and you have a number of donations online, then you just come to the registration table, you let us know that, you sign in, and then we'll get you set for the run.
Yes, that's fantastic. And it seems that you guys have a great turnout each year. And like you said, you don't just have to run. It's not just a run.
Exactly.
It's easy to call it that because
Yes.
it's an easy way. But you can really, as long as you're participating, you are taking part and you are making a difference just by showing up, which is incredible. Now, even going off of last year, you guys raised $10,000, which is incredible. For this year, is there a goal in mind, or are you kind of wanting to match that goal, kind of?
So we set our goal at $10,700 this year, and we're very excited because we just checked online and we're just over 50% of that goal. So that's really encouraging to see. And there's a number of people in our community that are really dedicated to this, like Louis DeCock has been doing the Terry Fox Run for a number of years. So it's great to see him back, and he's always somebody who raises quite a few funds. And also the Lloydminster firefighters, they put together a team, and last year they were one of the top fundraising teams in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. So we're very excited that they're back again this year as well to support. And also, there's no minimum amount that you need to fundraise to take part. So everybody's welcome. And when you come out, you are also a sign of hope for people who are facing cancer. And unfortunately, so many people know somebody who has fought cancer. So when you come out, you're providing that hope, and that's so important as well.
Yes, and this community has a fantastic way of showing up when needed. And I mean, Terry Fox Run is so engrossed into Canadian history and our day-to-day lives. So it's incredible that we have something like this, but our community here in Lloyd, they know how to come together for a good cause, which is one of the most spectacular things about this city. Now, for registration, how can they do so online or in person? What is that process like?
So if you're registering online, it's terryfox.org, and then you can search for the run site. So just search Lloydminster and ours should come up. And then there's just a few questions that you have to answer, and then you get signed up and you're good to go. And if you don't want to register online, that's completely fine. You can just come see us the morning of the run, and we've got some great volunteers that will help you go through all the paperwork, and then you'll be registered and you'll be good to go. So you've got a couple different options.
Wonderful. And finally, just so people know when, where, and what times is this run taking place this weekend?
Sunday, September the 15th, out at Bud Miller Park. Registration will open at 9, and the run or the walk, however you choose to participate, that's going to get underway at 10 a.m. And we usually find that most people are back from their run between 11 and 11:30, and then there's going to be a few snacks that are going to be available after your run, and also you can pick up a sticker with the year on it so that you can show that you've completed the run this year, and there's a few other things as well. So that's kind of how the morning will run, and we hope we're going to have some great weather because we do this run rain or shine, so hopefully the weather will be on our side.
Yes, fingers crossed. I think the sun should be shining, and that will definitely be on your side. So thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully we reach that goal of $10,700.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course.